Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. Today I'm going to talk about a very practical exercise which is very underestimated. We all want to learn and speak English fluently and confidently. We take up different methods, tips, tricks, techniques to improve our communication skills, to improve our English speaking skills, our fluency, our confidence. But we don't consider this exercise or this method. And trust me on this is my favorite method of gaining fluency and confidence while speaking in English. It has helped me a lot, guys. I'll tell you my story also in this session. I'm going to tell you how this is going to help you as well to become more confident and fluent in speaking in English. Okay. So guys, on that note, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. But if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos, do write your comments in the comment section, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Okay, so let's get into it. So today I'm going to talk about this one exercise which you can do the entire day to get fluent and confident in speaking in English. It is very easy, very simple. It will help you in many ways as well. It will help you to create an English environment around you. It will help you to surround yourself in English. It will help you to immerse yourself in English. It will help you to think in English. It will help you to train your brain in English, etc., etc. There are many things which this exercise will do for you. What is this exercise? This is just self-talk. So self-talk is a big tool, or is a very important tool which can help you to become fluent and confident in speaking in English. Trust me on this. I'll give you my example and I'll tell you my story, how it has helped me. Okay, so when I was in school, I didn't had any help, right? At that time, people were very new to English and there were not many people who spoke in English. In our school also, only the English teacher used to speak with us in English. Otherwise, all the other subjects, they used to come and teach in English and they used to talk to us in English. But it was just one-way communication. They used to come and teach in class, but we never used to interact with them much. Okay. And among ourselves, we used to speak in Hindi. So that didn't work for us, right? So during our school days also, I was not very confident or fluent in speaking in English. So I was quite fascinated by this language because it was very new and I liked people speaking in English. But I also had that feeling from within that I also want to speak in English fluently and confidently. So this is how I got interested in learning the language. I didn't knew what the world is about, how it is going to help me in future, and etc., etc., or to get successful in life. So I didn't had any idea. It's just that it was a new language and I was very excited about it. I really liked the way people spoke to me. All my teachers used to speak in English. So I also had this feeling that I also want to speak in English fluently and confidently. But I didn't know what to do, right? So what I started doing is, during my school days only, I started talking to myself in English, which is self-talk. I didn't know whether that is self-talk or it is a technique or it is a method or an exercise to, start speaking in English. I had no clue. It was just out of my interest. I started repeating those sentences, repeating those words and repeating that language basically. So I came home and I started talking to myself in English. I took up any topic which has happened to me. I used to become an English teacher. I used to become a science teacher. I used to become a geography teacher or a history teacher. And I used to speak like them. I used to imitate. I used to talk to myself like them. Okay, so I used to stand in front of the mirror. I used to stand in front of my cupboard and write something there. And I used to repeat what has happened in the class on my own. Okay, I imagine that it is a class, it is a virtual class and people are present. Then I used to talk. Right? So that was self-talk. So I used to do this self-talk a lot. Every single day I used to do this. But I never did it consciously. I didn't know. But it did help me. And by doing this, it became a habit of mine. And once it becomes a habit, it gets very easy for you to start talking in English in any situation. So I used to come back from school and for sometimes I used to play this game, right? Or I used to do self-talk for sometimes like half an hour or an hour. But then gradually what happened was I started taking up other topics also and I started speaking in English in front of the mirror or in my room, right, before going to bed. And I'm not very sleepy, so I used to recall everything and I used to speak in English about it, right? So there were some times which I used to start talking to myself in English whenever I got time. So this started becoming a habit and it helped me to train my brain to speak in English or to think in English. And it got really easier for me to start speaking in English. Okay, so this is my story. In the same way, you can also start trying this. Now, I'll tell you how you can try this, how you can practice this, how you can get into the habit of self-talking. Okay, now there are lots of times during the day in which we talk to ourselves, right? If we have certain plans, if we have to do something, if we are just standing in the balcony, we're just sitting in the food court or a mall or a park or anywhere else, we do think a lot, right, in our mother tongue. For example, when we have ordered a food at a restaurant or at a food court and we are sitting and waiting for the food, we think about something, right? Why can't we speak about that in English at that moment? If we are standing in a balcony and we are looking at the children's playing or looking at the garden or looking at cars coming and going, people doing cycling or walking or running, why can't we talk to ourselves in English in that situation? We can do that, right? When we are silently having a cup of tea or a coffee, we do think something, right? We do think in our mother tongue about something or the other. Why can't we start talking about it in English at that moment? When we are eating our food, we like it, we don't like it, we think it's so bad or it's so tasty. These thoughts come to our mind. Why can't we speak up our thoughts in English? If we are preparing to go on a holiday or a vacation, we think about our plans, we do plan, like tomorrow I'm going to go for shopping. The next day I'm going to do packing. The third day I'm going to prepare something for snacks to take with us. And on the day of our journey, I'll cook something and pack it for lunch or dinner, whatever. Okay, so this is how you plan. So when you're planning this thing, you can talk to yourself in English. It need not be in your head or in your mind. You can just murmur or just speak. That will be better if you can speak about it to yourself in front of the mirror, or if you're sitting in the room, or if you're sitting in your couch or a chair or standing, whatever you're doing. Okay, if you're in a kitchen, you think a lot of things, right? You plan your day every single day. Why can't we talk about it when you are going to your office? If you're driving also, you can do it. If you're not driving also, you can do it. When you're driving, you can just talk about what you are looking at, what you can see, what you're thinking right now, how you're feeling. You can just talk about it, right? When you're sitting and going to the office, you can also look around and speak about it. Or else, you can talk about anything which comes to your mind. You can talk about your entire day, how you think it's going to be. What are your engagements in office? What are you going to do in office today? Right? So you can talk about it. So you have to recognize or come up with a time slot basically when you're going to speak in English. The entire day you can speak in English to yourself. You can self-talk. But of course you have to get in the habit of speaking in English, right? So you have to come up with a time slot, what time you're going to speak. Like when you're traveling, you don't have to do anything at that time, right? You can just talk about what you're seeing. Or you can take up any other topic which you feel like, as I told you, what you're going to do in office. You can take up and you can speak about it or whatever you want to. So that is one time. The other time is when you're having your tea or coffee and you're relaxing in the evening after coming back from office, you can talk about it, right? Before going to bed, take 5 minutes of yours and speak about your entire day, right? When you're planning something, when you are eating something, when you are looking at something, right? Just talk about it in English to yourself, right? You have to figure it out what time you're going to talk to yourself in English. The entire day we talk to ourselves in our mother tongue. We think a lot of things in our mother tongue by looking at some. We look at a car, we see a car and we think, wow, the color is so nice. I'll also buy this car one day. Or this car is so amazing. We do think, right? So why can't we just talk about it in English at that moment, at that instant? You don't have to wait for anything, right? This is not what I'm talking about, that you have to talk about your routine in English or bedtime you have to journal something. This is not that. So this is something I'm asking you to talk about on the spot. Okay, so in this way, if you start talking, it will be very helpful for you to train your brain to think and speak in English, create an English environment, and it will be on the spot or impromptu, right? These topics will be impromptu. You are just trying to describe anything which you are seeing, which you are hearing, which you are thinking. Okay, so it will help you to have a conversation. It will help you to get ready to have a conversation with people on any topic, anywhere, with anyone. So this is very important. Self-talk is very important. And you have to do it on the spot. Whatever you're seeing, whatever you're looking at, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're experiencing, that you have to talk about. Okay. When you see a car, when you are at a restaurant, what you're thinking, speak about it. When you're having food, what are your thoughts at that time? How was your dining experience? How was your holiday experience? How was your sports experience? How was your gym experience? Anything, whatever you're thinking, just talk about it on the spot at that very instant. It need not to be a paragraph. 2-3 sentences is more than enough. You have to continue this the entire day. So you have to make sure, get in the habit, whatever you're thinking, whatever you're looking at, just describe it. Okay, so basically what you can do is you just have to keep this in mind, that whatever you're thinking, whatever you're looking at, right? Or whatever you're feeling at the moment, you just have to describe it in English instead of your mother tongue. We do it in our mother tongue, but this time, make sure whenever you're thinking about anything in your mother tongue, just try to repeat it in English language as well. So talk to yourself. So start talking to yourself. Another thing is, you might have a question how we can do this in public places. It will not look good, right? There's one solution to it. Whenever you're walking, whenever you're running, if you're in a gym or at a public place, you can just put your headphone on, you can just speak about it. Nobody knows and nobody cares actually. So nobody will get to know what you are doing. Or you can just pretend that you are talking to somebody over phone. So you can just put your phone on your ears and start talking about it. Just to normalize this so that you don't feel awkward in that situation. Okay, but then get into the habit of self-talking. It is actually and absolutely going to help you in the long run. Okay, I still do that. I've told you many times, when I go for a session, on the way I keep recalling everything what I'm going to talk about today, or in that session what I'm going to talk about. I keep on talking to myself, which is absolutely fine. You can do that, right? So this is how I still do things. Whenever I have to say anything, whatever question if somebody has asked, I do practice it once and then I speak. So it's a habit of mine now. I have been doing this since childhood, since my school days. So I know how to do it. It's very quick for me. I can think and then I can speak immediately. But before thinking, I don't speak before thinking. That is a rule for me. I think first and then I reply. I don't do it on the spot, like whenever somebody has asked me a question and I just reply. No, I think it. I take a moment to think and then reply. So that has happened to me over time. You also get in the practice of doing self-talk and you will notice a lot of difference, a lot of changes in your fluency, confidence and your speech and your communication skills for sure. So guys, I'm sure this is going to help you to build up your fluency and confidence. But remember, you have to practice every single day. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.